What's going on, you guys? It's Rahul here, back again with another video, and today, well, yeah, you guys saw the title of the video. It's just me reacting to the news, I guess, that Yannick Ngakoue just got traded yet again, and this time he got traded from the Vikings to the Baltimore Ravens, so I'm just gonna react to this. It's gonna be completely unscripted, so sorry if I do jumble my words, but anyways, with all of that being said, if you guys like today's video, make sure to like the video, as it really helps out the channel. And if you guys are a fan of the NFL or the NBA and you like the videos on this channel, there's more like this. There's videos on the channel already like this, and there's gonna be more in the future. So subscribe so you don't miss out. And I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers. It would really mean a lot to me if we could reach 100 subscribers. So with all that being said, though, you guys, let's just get into this. So of course, as we all know, before the season started, Yannick Ngakoue, he got traded to the Vikings from the Jaguars for a second round pick, I believe. Yeah, he got traded for a second round pick. So yeah, of course, coming into the year, people thought the Vikings wouldn't be an amazing team. Like, they wouldn't be any like extreme contender or whatever, but no one thought they would be as bad as they are. If I'm not wrong, they're like, what, 0-5, and they lost to the Falcons, I believe. So not great stuff. Kirk Cousins has been playing with like very bad, very bad. Yeah, he's been playing really bad, so of course not good stuff from Kirk Cousins. And the Vikings have just been terrible this year, and if you ask me, I think they're gonna end up with a top 8. Oh, they're 1-5. Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, honestly, man, the point is the Vikings have been a bad team, you know, so I can't totally blame them for wanting to trade Yannick Ngakoue. Now the Baltimore Ravens, they had to give up a 3rd round pick and a 5th round pick in the 2022 draft, but it can be a 4th round pick, possibly. So of course, I think, how do I put it, man? I think it was kind of a smart move, I guess, because what I'm thinking, the reason why the Vikings did this is because maybe they're thinking, all right, we're not going to go anywhere this season, so there's no point in really having him around. And I mean, I'm guessing that they're probably going to blow things up. I think this could be foreshadowing. I mean, could we see moves before the deadline of like them trading someone like Harrison Smith or Kyle Rudolph? Possibly. I do think veterans will be traded, and guys like Kyle Rudolph and Harrison Smith will be traded. So if I had to give a real quick, before we do kind of start like talking a little bit more about some other stuff about this trade, if I had to give a grade for each team, the Baltimore Ravens, I would probably say that I'd probably give them an A, because the rushing defense has not been great. I mean, they got a very good defense, obviously, like Marlon Humphrey, Marcus Peters, Matthew Judon. I mean, they got a pretty good defense, but you know, because the rushing defense has not been good, and I think he's definitely gonna help, especially with Calais Campbell. They got a pretty good defense, and this should no doubt improve their defense. So I'll give them an A. The Vikings, I'm gonna give them a C, because I can understand this, but they gave up a 2nd round pick, so that kind of sucks. But hey, they're at least able to get a 3rd round pick when they did trade him. I think this is going to be like the final year, though, we see Kirk Cousins on the Vikings, and I'm going to guess he's going to be released or traded, since, especially if he continues to play like this, I don't think anyone wants him, especially with the contract he has. And I'm thinking they're going to release him because, I mean, Kirk Cousins has just been playing bad, and they need a good quarterback, and I'm going to imagine they end up with like a top 8 or top 10, possibly top 5 pick. So like a relatively high draft pick. They could definitely try to move up in the draft if they want to get a good quarterback and all, but I imagine they want to draft a quarterback because they got some good young talent, and I'm guessing they're going to go for I guess kind of like a full-on rebuild, possibly. I mean, one thing that's crazy to think about is that a few years ago, the Vikings were 13-3 in 17-18 season. That was really crazy to think about. And Case Keenum, he was actually playing solid then for them, so you know, just something I was thinking about. The Baltimore Ravens, I think this is a really good move for them. And I mean, there's already rumors that they're going to sign Dez Bryant. Like, it's a really probable right now that they're going to sign Dez Bryant to the practice squad, and then he has to pass like the physical, and then they're planning on signing him. So I mean, some big stuff from them. And I mean, really, it looks like the AFC North is going to be kind of competitive, like between the Steelers and the Ravens. You know, mostly them. Maybe the Cleveland Browns can make some noise because they aren't that bad. But, you know, against good teams, they do struggle. And I'm not sure if the Browns will beat out the Ravens or Steelers. But anyways, I think they're probably just thinking that they need to prepare like against this. They just want they're pretty much going all in, and really want to solidify themselves as like the favorites to win the title and all. So if you ask me, a pretty good move, and I feel like he'll have a big impact, but I don't think Baltimore is going 15-1 or anything like that. I'd say 12-4, 13-3. I mean the Vikings, I think they'll go 5-11 or something, but honestly that's what I think will happen. What's his name? Daniil Hunter, he's going to be out for the season, and I think the Vikings will be trading quite a bit of guys, and they could definitely blow things up. Like on Twitter, I saw some Vikings fan thinking that they might trade Thielen. I don't think that will happen. They definitely won't trade Anthony Harris either. I think they will trade Harrison Smith and Kyle Rudolph. I mean, we could see Kyle Rudolph be traded to the deadline for by the deadline for a 5th maybe. So yeah, I think I might even have like a video coming out on on players that can be traded before the deadline, so I guess you can keep an eye out on that. Plus this will also be coming out on the same day as my game pick, so yeah, I should have that out. But anyways, I mean, to be honest, that's kind of basically it on my reaction for their trade. I think it was a good trade for the Ravens to, try and get Yannick Ngakoue, and they finally got him. The Vikings, I can understand why they made that move. Definitely sucks they gave up a 2nd round pick for him, and it didn't really amount to much. Like, of course he was good for them, but in a short time there. But of course, I mean, they couldn't get much success. They only won a single game with him in a Vikings uniform. With all that being said, though, you guys, well, make sure you like the video if you guys did enjoy today's video, as it really helps out the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, as I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers, and there's videos like this already on the channel, and there's going to be more like this in the future. So if you guys don't want to miss out on this type of stuff, well, subscribe. And with all that being said, though, you guys, well, I'm out.